Assalamu alaikum students. Today we'll discuss simple past tense. This is very interesting tense. We can use it for any event in the past, whether that event happened yesterday or it happened many centuries ago. So let's see some more detail about this tense. First of all, the structure of simple past tense. We use it in this way that first of all, we add subject, right? Then second form of the verb. Very simple, subject plus second form of the verb. We don't need any helping verb in the simple sentences. However, in negative and interrogative sentences, we need helping verb did. You can see some of the examples. They arrived. They is subject, arrived, second form of the verb. So this is simple sentence. Let's move towards negative sentence. They didn't arrive. Now here we added did, and that's why we converted arrived into arrive, राइट क्योंकि दो सेकंड फॉर्म एक सेंटेंस में हम नहीं लगाएंगे जब डिड इज ऑलरेडी सेकंड फॉर्म ऑफ डू तो हम अराइव्ड को हमने किस में चेंज कर दिया फर्स्ट फॉर्म अराइव में नेक्स्ट डिड दे अराइव right now this is the question statement where did is in the start then subject then main verb simple first form of the verb question mark we'll see more detail about the structure of simple past tense later. Now we'll see the usage of simple past tense. Simple past tense is used to show any event, any action that happened in the past. ठीक है? Sometimes it is used with time expression, यानी we give any time marker. कोई भी हम past से related time marker दे देते हैं past action show करने के लिए. For example, Ellie came last week or Ellie came yesterday, right? तो हम इस तरीके से टाइम मार्कर्स यूज करते हैं सिंपल पास्ट टेंस के साथ. Sometimes we use simple past tense without time expression. हम टाइम मार्कर जरूरी नहीं है कि हमेशा यूज करें. हम sometimes टाइम मार्कर्स omit भी कर देते हैं. For example, Ellie called me, right? Here you can see that we haven't used any time marker. We also use simple past tense to tell any recent past action. कोई भी past action जो recently हुआ. For example, we met her yesterday, right? So we showed a recent past action through simple past tense, and we can also show any distant past action, चाहे वो 5 साल पहले हुआ 500 साल पहले हुआ तो कोई भी डिस्टेंट का पास्ट एक्शन हम शो कर सकते हैं सिंपल पास्ट टेंस के साथ. शी लिव्ड इन स्पेन लॉन्ग टाइम अगो, राइट? तो अब ये एक डिस्टेंट पास्ट की बात हो रही है. We can also use simple past tense to show one action like she talked to her friend, right? Now here we have emphasized upon only one action. And we can also use simple past tense to show many actions. For example, they invited their friends, ordered dinner, and enjoyed movie. So now you can see here that we have shown many actions like invited, ordered, enjoyed, and we can use simple past tense to show many actions. Right? I hope all of you are clear about the usage of simple past tense. It is used to show any past event, any action which happened in the past. It doesn't matter whether we are using time expression or not. It doesn't matter whether the action happened in the recent past or distant part. And it doesn't matter whether we are talking about one action or many actions, right? Simple past tense can be used for all these situations. Okay, now we'll see how to make sentences, positive sentences, negative sentences, and interrogative sentences. First of all, we'll see the positive sentences. I worked. You can see I is a subject, worked, second form of the verb. I worked, you worked, we worked, they worked, right? He worked, she worked, it worked. Right? So how will we convert simple sentence into negative? You can see here that we add not with did. Right? You can either give the full form did not, or you can write the contracted form didn't. Right? Here we omitted O and we added apostrophe. I did not work, you didn't work, they did not work, he didn't work, she didn't work, it did not work. I hope you are clear how to write negative sentences in simple past tense. Now we'll move towards interrogative sentences, question statements. In question statement, we add did in the start and then we add subject. Afterward, we add first form of the verb and then question mark. आप सबको ये देखना चाहिए कि पॉजिटिव सेंटेंसेस में हमने सेकंड फॉर्म यूज की है, लेकिन नेगेटिव और इंट्रोगेटिव में डिड यूज करने की वजह से हमने फर्स्ट फॉर्म वर्ब को सेकंड फॉर्म जो हमने यहाँ यूज की थी उसको हमने किस में कन्वर्ट कर दिया, फर्स्ट फॉर्म में, क्योंकि डिड इज ऑलरेडी सेकंड फॉर्म ऑफ डू. ठीक है, तो हम दो सेकंड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब इकट्ठे यूज नहीं करेंगे. So अब हम देखेंगे कि how to write the interrogative sentences. Did I work? Did you work? Did we work? Did they work? Did he work? Did she work? Did it work? Right? Let's see on the time diagram. As we already discussed, that simple past tense talk about any past event in the distant past or near past. ठीक है, कोई भी वो past हो सकता है. For example, I arrived at 15:30 sharp. Right? So past event is shown through this time diagram. Any past event, any event which happened in the past. Now we'll see how to make second form of the verb or past participle. With most of the verb, we just add ed. For example, cook into cooked, walk into walked. But there are some verbs which already end with a. With that, we just add d, because by adding ed, there would be repetition of e. So we just add d there. E is already present. Wake into waked, use into used. There are some verbs which end in y. So what we do there, we drop y and instead we add ied. For example, study into studied. You can see here that we drop y and we added ied. Try into tried. Then there are some verbs which end in consonant, vowel or consonant sound. There we double the last letter, right? And we add ed. For example, stop into stopped. Here we double the last letter p. Plan into planned, right? I hope you are clear. Now let's move. Okay, here we'll do some practice. We will make some positive, negative and question statements. I have given some of the examples and you will convert them into positive sentences. For example, I take. You need to convert it into simple past. How will you make it? She goes. We, yes. If it is simple past, then how would you change it? You need to pause the video and then you need to fill all these blanks here, right? This will help you test your understanding. So let's see how to make them and let's see how much correct you are. I take, this is simple present, and in simple past it would be he took, right? Took is the second form of the verb. She goes into she went. You enjoy into you enjoyed. You can see second form of the verb. So these were simple positive sentences. Now let's move towards the negative sentences. They studied. How will we change it into negative? They did not study, right? He sang. He didn't sing, right? Now we'll make the question statements. She wanted to buy a new phone, right? So what will we do here? Did will be added in the start, right? Did she want to buy a new phone? Question mark. And then they sold books online. Did they sell books online? Fine. I hope you are clear how to make the positive, negative, and question statements. Then there are some question statements which are made with WH questions. There, first we add WH question and then we add helping verb did, right? Afterward, we add subject, then first form of the verb. For example, when did you reach there? How did you achieve your goal? What did you explain, right? Now we'll see some of the most common mistakes which we make in simple past tense. For example, I live in Pakistan, right? Now, live. Is it correct here? You are right. We need to use past form, past participle, and we'll say I lived in Pakistan. Next, we can do some of the mistakes in verb form, like we writed her project. Is it writed or wrote? Yes, we wrote her project. Then they did not ate. This is the most frequent mistake that people use did, and then with did they use second form of the verb, which is wrong. So what should you say? They did not eat. After did, you need to use first form of the verb. Did you had lunch? Right? Did is already second form of the verb. So what would you say? Did you have lunch? Right? Sometimes we do spelling mistakes, like she tried to save money. Here you can see that TRYD is wrong. What should we say? TRIED. She tried to save money. Next, she stopped smoking. Is it correct? Can you guess what's the mistake here? Yes, you are right. Here we should say STOPPED. She stopped smoking. Then sometimes we do mistakes related to helping verbs, like you woke up early. Now this is the question statement. So how should we make the question statement? You are well aware, you have already learned, and you should pause the video here to correct both these sentences. And here the first statement would be corrected in this way. Did you wake up early? Right? We need to add did in the start. He speak to his boss. Question statement. So how would you say? Did he speak to his boss? Right? Now we'll do some revision in order to check your understanding. This is simple past tense. She called. She did not call. Did she call? So this is how we make simple, negative, and interrogative sentences. Then they forgot. They didn't forget. Did they forget? I'm sure that now you are clear about all three types of sentences: simple, negative, and interrogative in simple past tense. For queries, comment below. Thank you so much for listening. See you in the next lecture with some other good topic. Until then, bye.